This is the Roulette Master, and a man named Robin just sent me a system called the Ultimate Roulette System. He said that he had never intended on ever sharing this because it's the best roulette system in the entire world, and he finally decided he would share it with everyone, and I can't wait to share it with you today. So this is called the Ultimate Roulette System by Robin. Today we're going to put it in a head-to-head matchup with JS21. If you haven't seen that, can't wait to share that with you as well. We're going to have 15 minutes of playtime each. We'll start with JS21 and then follow it with Robin's Ultimate Roulette System, which he says is the best in the world. So let's go ahead and get started. Here we go. All right, we're going to start with JS21 today, and let's go ahead and place the bets first. We're going to be on first and second 12 for $10 each, and the timer is set for 15 minutes. Let's go. That is a 28 black. And we lost. And with JS21, we're going to sit out when we lose on first and second 12 until we don't hit a third 12 or a 0. So let's do that first. And that's a 16 red. Okay, and we did not hit a third 12 or a 0. So we're going to go up 2 units from 10 to 30. And then we're going to spin again. Here we go. All right, that is 11 black, and that's a win. So let's check that out. We're up $10, and we're just going to go back to the original $10 bet now. So let's go ahead and spin again here. And here we go. That is a 5 red, and that's a $10 win. So we'll be happy to take that. We're up $20. Let's go ahead and just spin again here. And I'll show you what to do if you have further losses here in a moment. And that's a 1 red. Another win. So another $10 win. We're up 30. Let's just rebet and spin. And here we go. Okay, that's a 16 red. That's another win. Fantastic. And we're up 40. Let's spin again here. And I can't wait to share with you Robin's new Ultimate Roulette System that he said he was never... didn't think he'd ever share with anyone. It was so good, but he's finally ready to. And we are up 50 now. Let's just rebet and spin. And here we go. He says you will, you might get down a little bit, but it'll always come back and win. And there's a loss here, so we're going to go up 2 units, but not until we don't hit third 12 or 0. So let's remember that part. And let's spin without betting. Make sure we don't have consecutive losses on 0, 0, or third 12. And that just saved us right there. So that's fantastic. That just saved us a bad loss. And let's see if it does it again. And it did. So we would have lost on the 0, the 33, and the 31. But we didn't because we're sitting out until we don't hit third 12 or 0. So there's another one right there. It saved us 4 losses there. So let's go ahead and just spin again. And man, this is fantastic how much money it's saving us right now. And look at that, another one. So the only way to lose is hit third 12 or 0. And we just missed out on losses on the 33, the 31, the 28, and the 32. So let's spin again. And that's incredible. And again, look at that, 36 red. We would have lost all of those. So we would have lost 20, 40, and then a lot more than that because we would have increased the bet if we were betting on these, but we're not. We're waiting until we don't hit third 12 or 0 until we bet again. And look at that, another one. So we would have lost on 0, 0, 33, 31, 28, 32, 36, and 26, but we didn't lose on any of them because we're waiting until it doesn't hit. And look at that, another one. This is incredible how much money this is saving us right now. You can see we're still up 30 where we were before. And, man, we would be down a ton if we weren't sitting out on third 12s and 0s. And it's finally time to bet again. We're going to go up 2 units from 10 to 30. And that's incredible. Let's go ahead and spin here, and now let's make some money. And there's another loss. That's a 35 black. So we're going to sit out again before we go up 2 more units. So let's go ahead and spin. Make sure we don't hit a third 12 or 0. Let's see what we get here. And that saved us again. Look at that.
嗯 Mm. 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 嗯 Mm.
Can't tell you how much money this system is saving us right now. And okay, it's time to bet again. So now we're going to go up 2 units from 30 to 50. Okay. And we're temporarily minus 30, but that's just because we haven't got a win on this one yet. And here we go. That's a win with a 14 red. And we're not in session profit, so we're just going to rebet and spin. Here we go. That's an 8 black. And that's another win. So now we are in session profit at 70, so we go back to 10. On each, that is, on first and second 12. We're almost 5 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 17 black. That's a win. All right, so we're up $80 now. Let's go ahead and just rebet and spin. New session profit each time we win, and keep track of that. That's a 10 black. That's another win, and hopefully we got rid of a lot of those third 12s and zeros when we were actually not even losing because we were sitting out on those. That's what's really incredible about this JS21 system. But there's a loss with the 36 red, so we're going to sit out, make sure we don't hit third 12 or 0, and then we'll add 2 units. And we didn't hit third 12 or 0, so it's time to add 2 units. Let's go from 10 to 30 and spin. Here we go. It's a $60 total bet. We're almost 6 minutes in out of 15, and that's a 30 red. Okay, and we lost, so we're going to have to sit out again. And let's go ahead and spin. Make sure we don't hit a third 12 or 0 before we increase from 30 to 50. And we did not hit a third 12 or 0, so we go from 30 to 50. All right, let's go ahead and spin. $100 total bet now. Here we go. That's a 3 red. That's a win. So let's check it out. We're not in session profit, so we're just going to rebet and spin. See if we can get another win here. And there's another win with a 4 black. Now we are in session profit. Up 110, so we're going to go back to 10. And spin. Here we go. 6.5 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 1 red. And that's a win, so let's just rebet and spin. I was using JS21 when we were at the Cosmopolitan earlier this year, and I made a lot of money with this system, so hopefully we will again today. And that's a loss, so we'll sit out. Make sure that we spin without betting. And it saved us again. Look at that. We did not lose that one because we just spun without betting. Again, the only ways to lose are with 0 double 0 or third 12. And we're making sure we don't have those consecutively. So now it's time to increase the bets by 2 units. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That is a 36 red. That's another loss. So before we increase from 30 to 50, let's spin and make sure we don't hit another one. Okay, that's a win, or not a win, that's 11 black, so it's time to go from 30 to 50. We didn't hit third 12 or 0, and let's go ahead and spin now. That's a 7 red, that's a win. Okay, we're up 90, but not in session profit, so let's rebet and spin. 8 minutes in out of 15. That's a win with a 14 red. We'll take it. That's close enough to session profit. Let's restart and spin. Here we go. That's a 19 red. Fantastic. That's another win right there. Okay, so now we're up $150. Let's go ahead and spin again here at $10 on each. First and second 12. All right, here we go. That's a 15 black. All right, that's a $10 win. We'll rebet and spin. Here we go. All right, that's a 10 black. Another win. We will take it. We're up $170 now. All right, let's spin again. That's a 35 black. And that's a loss, so we're going to spin without betting now. Make sure that we don't hit third 12 or 0 back to back, and we did not. Okay, so it's time to bet again. Now we're going to increase the bets by 2 units.
No more bets.
And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 7 red. That's a win. So we're up $180 now. Now we can go back to the original $10 bet. There we go. $20 total bet now. It's a 33 black. And that's a loss. So we're going to sit out and spin. Make sure we don't hit third 12 or 0. And we did not, so it's time to bet again. We'll increase the bets. Now we have 30 on each, 60 total. Here we go. That's a 23 red. And that's a win. So let's check it out. We're a new session profit. We'll go back to 10. And $20 total bet. That is 10 on each. And here we go. That is a 17 black. That's another win. So we're up 200. All right, let's rebet and spin. This is working fantastic, and I can't wait for the system coming up here, the ultimate roulette system coming up. There's another win. We're up 210 now. Let's just rebet and spin. Here we go. And this is the ultimate roulette system coming up by Robin. And we're up 220. Let's rebet and spin again. And he says this is the only system you'll ever need. So can't wait to see how it does here. And that's a 0. So we're going to sit out now. We're going to make sure we don't hit a 0 double 0 or third 12 back to back. And we did. So that saved us again, just like before. That's incredible. Amazing how much money that saved us so far today. That's a 30 red. And that's another, we didn't lose, it's just another third 12, so that's fantastic. Saved us again, and look at that. We would have lost all of those, the 33, the 30, and the 34, but we didn't lose any of them because we're sitting out until we don't hit third 12 or 0, and it's finally time to bet again. So we're going to increase the bets by 2 units. We're up $200, 30 on each now, 60 total. And that's a loss with a 35 black. So let's go ahead and, before we go from 30 to 50, let's go ahead and spin without betting. And we didn't hit third 12 or 0, so it's time to raise the bets to $50. And right there, $100 total. And here we go. We're up 140 right now. But let's get a win here. And that's a 3 red. That's a win. Fantastic. So we're not in session profit. Let's just rebet and spin. 50 on each still. And we're 13 minutes in. Out of 15, and that's a 1 red. That's another win. We're in session profit now, so we go back to the original $10 bet on each. And 20 total. And that is a 9 red. All right, another win. We are up 250. Just rebet and spin, and we got about a minute and a half left here. In the first part of this challenge, that's a 34 red. And that's a loss, so we're going to spin without betting. Make sure we don't hit 0 double 0 or third 12 back to back, and we did not, so it's time to bet again. We'll go from 10 to 30. We back one of those up. There we go. $60 total bet now. Let's get a win. Here we go. And that's a 31 black. That's a loss. So before we go from 30 to 50, we're going to spin and make sure we don't have back-to-back losses on third 12 or 0 double 0. We do not, so it's time to raise it to 50. There we go. All right, $100 total now. Let's see what we get here. Ooh, double zero. That's not good. So we're going to sit out again.
No more bets.
Before we raise the bets from 50 to 70, up 2 units each time. But we have to sit out first, and it's time to bet again. So we're going to go from 50 to 70.
No more bets.
140 total bet now. That's a win with a 7 red. Okay, so we're up 140. Let's rebet and spin because we're not in session profit, and this is our last spin of the day with this system. That's a win. That's a 9 red. So time is up for the first part of this challenge, and JS21 won $210 in that 15 minutes. And now I can't wait to share with you this new ultimate roulette system from Robin that he said he has been holding back from you this entire time, and is finally just now ready to share it with you. So let's go ahead. I can't wait for it. Let's go ahead and get started with that now. Here we go. It's time for Robin's new ultimate roulette system. I can't wait to share this with you. Let's go ahead and place the bets and get started. So we're going to start with a $70 bet on black, and then we're going to have a $10 bet on all of the splits that have 2 red numbers. Just like that. That's a 110 total bet. $2,000 bankroll, $200 bankroll if you want to use $7 on the black and $1 bets on the splits. And we start out with a loss. So if we start out with a loss, we keep the bet the same and spin. There we go. And let's see what we get here. It's 11 black. Okay, and that's a $30 win. We're minus 80. Let's go ahead and spin again, and I'll show you when we do increase the bets and how to play this. That's a 0, though. That's about the worst possible thing that can happen, but that's okay. And once you have 2 losses, they don't have to be back-to-back. You go ahead and increase the bets by what you started with. So let's go ahead and do that and spin. You just keep track of how many losses you have. And that's a 9 red. And if you hit a split, that cancels out any of the losses that you do have, like we just had there. So you can see we're minus 50, but we go back. Anytime you hit a split with this, you go back to the original 110 bet, even if you're not in profit. So here we go again. Let's build it back up. I'll explain this more as we go through. That's a 15 black, and that's a $30 win. So now you can see we're just going to repeat that bet and spin. We don't have any losses on our loss count right now. And like I said, a split cancels those out. And that's a $30 win. We're back in profit. Let's just rebet and spin. Here we go. We're 1 minute and 40 seconds in out of 15, and that's a 16 red. And that's a win. That's a $70 win. We're up 80. All right, let's rebet and spin. And here we go. Have plenty of bankroll and patience. And that's another win with a 26 black. Anytime you hit one of those, that's a $30 win. We're up 110 already. And here we go. 2 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 9 red. That's another $70 win. Fantastic. We're up 180 already. Doing really, really good. And let's see what we get here. That's a 33 black. That's another $30 win. So we're up $210 already. And here we go. That's a 30 red. Another split. Fantastic. We're up $280 already. Man, this is incredible so far. And I can't wait to see what you guys get when you test it on the simulator with this one. And there's 1 loss, so we're not going to increase the bet. But we're gonna remember that we have 1 loss. If we get 2, we're gonna increase. If we get a split, that cancels out, and you start back counting over again. So that's a win there. We just have 1 loss, so we keep the bet the same. And but it didn't cancel it out because we didn't hit the split. So we have 1 more that we need to get before we would increase the bets, and that's a $30 win. We're up 230. Let's rebet and spin. Still have 1 loss. And that's 11 black. That's another win. We'll take it. Okay, we're up 260. Let's rebet and spin again. And here we go. That's a 4 black. That's another win. We still have that one loss because, again, it doesn't restart. We're up 290. Doesn't restart counting again unless you hit a split. So here we go. That's a 14 red. And that's 2 losses. So we're going to increase the bet by the amount we started with. So that's 70 goes to 140. 10s go to 20. That's a 20 black. And that's a win. All right, let's just go ahead and rebet and spin. Here we go. That's a 1 red. Okay, that's 1 loss. So let's just go ahead and rebet and spin. If we lose another one without hitting a split, then we will go ahead and double the bet, or not double, but increase by what we started with again. We're minus 200. So at this point, we need to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then $10 to each one of these stacks up here. Now we have a 330 total bet. Let's see if we can get a win on one of these splits or some black numbers to hit. That's a 16 red. All right, 210. And the rule with this is if you get a split, you restart no matter where you're at. So we're going to drop all the way back to 110, and we're going to have to build it back up again. But don't chase it. Once you get a hit on a split, you restart, even if you're low in profit, and that's a $30 win. So we're up 40. Let's go ahead and spin. And just like people that play slots chase bonuses, don't chase that one. And that's a 12 red. That's a $70 win. We're up 110. All right, let's go ahead and spin again. Here we go. That's a 23 red. And we have 1 loss, so remember that. And we're just going to rebet and keep the bet the same. Here we go. That's a 5 red. Now we have 2 losses, so we're going to increase by the amount we started with. We're not doubling, we're just increasing by the amount we started with. And that is a 2 black. That's a win, so we'll keep the bets the same. Let's rebet and spin. And here we go. It's a 17 black. That's another win. He says you just got to be patient with this one and cash out when you're ahead. He says it will cycle. It will definitely cycle back and forth. And you want to cash out when you're up, obviously. That's a 12 red. And there's a split, so we can restart. We're up 150 now. Let's go back to 110. Anytime you hit a split, you restart no matter where you're at. And that's a 29 black. It's a $30 win. We're up 180. We'll rebet and spin. We're almost 7 minutes in out of 15. That's a 24 black. It's a nice $30 win, and we're up 210. And sometimes you can get 10 or 12 in a row of black, and that's fantastic. And even if you get red like that, you have the chance of hitting splits. There's a nice $70 split. We're up 280 now. And again, anytime you hit a split, if we were higher in the bets, it would restart back to the original level at 110, and that's a 33 black. That's another $30 win. We're up $310 already. Let's spin again. Ultimate Roulette System by Robin. And that's a 16 red. That's a $70 win. Up 380 now. Again, if we were above the original amount, we'd go back to the start after that win on a split. And that's a 19 red. It's another win. All right, we're up 450. Still at the base level, 110. And we're 8 minutes in out of 15. That's a 16 red. Another win. Look at that. $520 in profit. Still at the base level 110. Here we go. That's a 6 black. That's a $30 win. We'll take that all day long. And we're at 550 now with this Ultimate Roulette System by Robin. And it's kicking some serious butt right now. That's another win with a 2 black. Fantastic. We're at 580. Let's rebet and spin at 110 here. And that's a bad one. That's a 00. We don't want that. But that's our first loss, so we don't increase. We keep the bet the same, and we eat that loss. And that keeps you from losing your bankroll. So that's a 31 black. Okay, that's a win on a black number. Again, that doesn't reset anything. We still have one loss, so we don't restart the bets. Ouch. Okay, that's 2 losses, so we increase again. And by the amount we started with, that drops us back to 390. And if we hit a split, even if we're not in session profit, we restart. That's a 30 red. And we did. So we restart. We're at 530. Go back to 110. No matter where you are when you win on a split, you restart. And that's a 2 black. That's another win. We'll take that all day long again. We're at $560 now. Rebetting at 110, and looks like we're almost 10 minutes in out of 15 now. That's a 7 red. That's a loss. So that's 1 loss. We don't increase the size of the bet. And here we go. And that's an 8 black. That's a win, but remember we don't reset the amount of losses because we have to get a split to reset that. So we have 1 loss still. And now we have 2. Yeah, that's enough. Look at that. Double zero, zero, double zero. That's brutal. So we're going to increase by the amount we started with again. Again, the 70 goes to 140 and the 10s go to 20. Oh my goodness, look at this. But we're not going to double because that's only 1 loss. But look at that. We have double zero, zero, double zero, zero. 4 of them right there. Wow. So temporarily that dropped us down to 150 profit. We're not going to increase unless we have 2 losses. That's a 21 red. And we got a split. So we restart even though we're not in session profit. Anytime you hit a split, you restart. We're at 290. And Robin says that you just build it back up again. Don't chase it. That's a 12 red. That's another win, and you build it back up anyway. We're up 360. Let's go ahead and spend. Don't chase the big loss. And that's a 25 red. That's a loss. So now we have 1 loss. We're up 250. If we have 2 before we hit another split, we'll increase the bet by the unit we started with. And oh my God, that is crazy. That is like 6 zeros now. And that is nuts. Okay, so now we're finally going to increase it and spin. Here we go. I think that's 6 zeros on this session. And again, we don't restart the count because we didn't hit a split, but we'll be happy to take that win for sure. And that's a 2 black. That's another win, but we don't reset the count. We're up 260. And here we go again. That's a 20 black. We'll be happy to take that win. Okay, we're up 320. Rebet. Again, we just have 1 loss. And that's a 34 red. That's 2 losses, so we increase the bet another 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we go up 10 on the splits. Okay, it's a 330 total bet now. And we're 12.5 minutes in out of 15. Let's get a win. That's a 16 red. That's a $210 win. And again, when you get a split, you always restart. So it dropped us back to 310 profit, but that's okay. Let's put the original 110 bet back out. Oh, and we missed one there. There we go. All right, here we go again. Again, you always restart when you hit a split, no matter what. And the wins on black numbers don't count toward your loss goal. So we have 1 loss now right here. And we don't increase the bets because we just have 1. We're 13 minutes and 10 seconds in. That's a 36 red, but that is a loss. So that's 2 losses on our total there. So we're going to increase by the amount we started with. And let's hope we get a split. That's a 28 black. It's not a split, but it's a good win. It's a $60 win. We're back up 150. And And let's spin. We're 13.5 minutes in now out of 15. That's an 11 black. We'll be happy to take that win as well. We're up 210. Let's rebet and spin. Again, Robin says this cycles up and down. You got to cash out when you're up. There's another win with the 35 black, and I can tell you a lot of times you'll get a string of black numbers and you can ride the wave, and when you get a string of red numbers, sometimes you can get a bunch of splits as well. So that's a 27 red, and that's a split. So we restart. Anytime you get a split, you restart. We're up $410 now.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. We have about 50 seconds left with this one. It's a 17 black. We'll definitely take that win. All right, so we're up 440. Let's rebet and spin. And here we go. It's a 34 red. That's just one loss, so we don't increase. We're up 330 now. We'll leave the bet the same. Here we go. That's a 26 black, but that doesn't reset our loss total. We still have one loss. We're up 360, and let's go ahead and spin again. All right. Ooh, man, that's our 7th 0. Now we have 2 losses. So, oh, we just ran out of time too. But that's 250. We didn't have time to recover that one. But just as we did that, it hit 15 minutes. So we made $250 of profit with this one. I think that's the winner for today. And we had a lot more profit than that for a while. But remember to cash out when you're up. I hope you really enjoyed this new system, Ultimate Roulette system by Robin. As always, test it on the simulator. Let me know what your results are before you go to the casino. Make sure you like it. And if you do or you don't, either way, let me know in the comments and let everyone else know in the comments, because that really helps the community out when you guys share your results. And I think that's fantastic. Also, please keep sending in the new roulette systems to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. Again, that's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. And I love seeing your guys' new systems every day, just like this Ultimate Roulette system by Robin. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about it as always. And that's another $250 profit, but we had a lot more than that for a while. And I hope you really enjoyed today's strategy. And also, too, the first one did really well also. So I hope you enjoyed that one as well. And this is the Roulette Master. And have a great day, everybody.